Sweden's deadly gang war. Well, shout out to Sky News, man. Hopefully they let us post this. If not, it's going on the Patreon. Subscribe to the Patreon.
Sweden has a problem. Gangs with guns have unleashed terror on the streets.
I've been waiting on one of these, for real. I've been actually waiting for one of these. We've been doing all the music. I'd be like, yo, I want to see some docs.
So how do you stop them and bring back the peace?
In Sweden, police have seized a lethal stash.
These are some of the weapons that you've confiscated.
Yes.
This is just a small sample of the deadly arsenal taken off the streets.
We have automatic weapons, we have semi-automatic weapons, we have 3D weapons, printed.
Weapons from former wars are among those used by gangs in their urban battle. A battle where children become killers.
Some of these weapons are pretty serious. This has got a silencer on it. How?
That's what's going on out there. Moving dusty.
Young could someone be who's using this in a gang?
We're talking about very, very young people who could be 13, 14, 15 years old. During September and October month, almost every day in some district or some sector, we had shootouts, injured people, killed people, and during that period also, exactly like in war.
And Sweden's child foot soldiers are not only armed with guns. Explosives use has rocketed as gangs target rivals. Violence began spiralling in 2022, giving Sweden the highest gun murder rate in the EU.
Damn.
More than 360 gang-related shootings were recorded in 2023, 53 of them fatal.
360 fucking gang shootings, 53 fatal. We just put in work.
And recruiting a hitman can be as easy as posting an online ad.
This is an example of a chat with gangs, an advert really, a job advert. So what does it say?
That was a
Killings,
jib?
one rabbit, 100,000 euros. That means 1 million Swedish crowns. There are 3 different persons. You will get information about them and you have to put them out, all 3 of them.
So anyone of any age could say, I'll do that for £1 million and then have to go and shoot someone.
Yes.
Damn. Niggas would have been coming up over there. Shit, nigga, I'm finna. Nah. Some niggas over there. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
To find out what's feeding the gangs,
Niggas paying like that, though. What?
we've come to Gottsunda, a neighbourhood where crime and poverty are high. On the corner of high-rise flats, police hang their cameras, keeping watch over an area they say is a hotspot for gangsters. And it doesn't take long to find one.
You could say I've done almost everything, from weapons offences to drugs crime.
Sheesh.
What sort of violence have you seen being part of a gang?
I've seen people getting shot, I've seen people die, people getting hurt, mothers crying in despair. I've seen almost everything, but there's nothing you can do about it.
A child of migrant
Dickhead.
parents, by age 9, Adam was already moving drugs.
You know the gang know who you are. The gang know who you are under that mask, nigga. Get on these news shit. Yeah, nigga. What you talking about? Fuck is you
A
doing?
child of migrant parents, by age
Trying to throw the battery on, nigga.
9, Adam was already moving drugs for
Yeah.
gangs.
Niggas know
He's
who
been
you are,
jailed
dummy.
5 times. His name and voice have been changed.
How do they recruit people?
In many different ways. For example, in schools or preschools, out on the street, the people who want to make
Preschools?
money are often children.
That nigga said preschool. See, our schools are shit different. Preschool over there is what grade over here? Because preschool over here is 5 years old, bro. Don't fucking play with me, 4 years old. Don't fucking play with me. Niggas are trying to recruit niggas at 4. Don't fucking play with me. I'm not playing. I'm not playing.
4, if you're gonna kill
The 5th grade? 5th grade? So what? That's like 5th grade preschool? Alright, that's alright. Like 10, 11. That's not alright. That's not alright. But don't come at the preschool over here. It's 4 years old. Fuck you talking about? You recruit niggas at 4 or 5. It's crazy.
someone, you got 1 million kroner, around 75 grand. But now the prices are so low that everyone kills. So now...
No, I'm saying niggas be bad at 10, 11. Niggas be bad at 10, 11, but it ain't preschool. Niggas say preschool. Preschool over here is, yeah. You feel me? Preschool is like, nigga, before fucking, you ain't fucking 5 yet. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He said preschool. I got scared. Fuck, nigga. Preschool's crazy. But yeah, so alright, so yeah, 5th, 6th grade, it's niggas like that everywhere.
It's 100,000 kroner for one person.
Have you ever hurt people for money?
I've done some of those things, yeah.
Dickhead.
This is an example of how deadly gang life can be. Here gangsters chase down their rivals, shooting numerous bullets into the car. This time, the victims survived. But Adam knows drug turf wars and jealousy can turn friends into enemies.
They bugging.
Has anyone ever come for you?
Yes, last time was 1 week ago.
1 week ago?
Yeah.
This nigga's still active. You know what we call niggas like him? 12. We call niggas like Adam 12. That's what we call niggas like Adam. 12, nigga. Nigga said, yeah, last week. Somebody try to, yeah, this is why they try to clip you. This is why. I won't be surprised if he had pack already.
Yes, last time was 1 week ago.
1 week ago.
1 week ago?
Yeah.
1 week ago.
They came to my gate, but the boys were there and caught them.
They were going to shoot you?
Yeah, but they didn't succeed. I know who's behind it, but they're done. They're not here anymore.
While gang violence...
He caught a body within a week. But they're done. They're not here no more. Adam might be in the can. Adam might be in the can. That nigga said they not here no more. What happened? This shit just happened last week. This shit just happened last week. Well, this shit, he in the can. Dickhead. Niggas in the can. That nigga say he done. He said out here. He ain't say out here. He said he's done.
Come for you?
Yes, last time was 1 week ago.
1 week ago?
Yeah. They came to my gate, but the boys were there and caught them.
They were going to shoot you?
Yeah, but they didn't succeed. I know who's behind it, but they're done. They're not here anymore.
Yeah, he said they're done. They're not here
While
no
gang
more.
violence used to be contained to hotspots, it's now bubbling over. In autumn, the government triggered emergency measures including military
He said
support
they not here
for
no
the
more.
police. But with more than 60,000 people thought to be connected to organised crime, the violence can break out without warning.
Binds.
As we soon found out.
So we've just got reports that an explosion has happened, so we're going to head to the north of Stockholm and find out what's going on.
Someone left explosives outside this block of apartments
Sheesh.
just before midnight. Residents were woken by a blast they said sounded like an earthquake.
Sheesh.
Wow.
That's the neighbor's windows.
They bugging out there.
So that's all been blown in?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And the floor above as well.
Yeah, and there, and one of my friends.
They bugging the fuck out in Sweden.
Neighbor's windows.
Wow. So that's all been blown in?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And the floor above as well.
Yeah, and there, and one of my friends and their family lives there.
So that must have been
yeah,
deafening when it went off
yeah.
for you, because you're just next door.
Yeah, like
So close to where you
so
live.
close. Like,
Charlotte and her children were asleep in the neighbouring flat when it's thought gangs brought a bomb to the door.
That's
My
crazy.
son is at his friend's house right now.
Is he affected? I mean, is he scared?
Yeah.
30?
scared.
What's he doing?
He told me
Shit.
it's gonna take a while before I will sleep in my room again.
Neighbours come out to discuss
Nah, y'all on different timing out there. Yeah, niggas on different. Y'all niggas on different type of timing out there. Y'all niggas on different type of timing out there. I ain't fucking with Sweden. Nigga said 30 in January. What? Nigga. Niggas don't get none of those in the year. Niggas ain't doing that shit out here. I ain't gonna lie. Not New York. I'm talking about where I'm from, nigga. I ain't never seen a motherfucking. Yeah, I ain't never seen no. Yeah, never. Niggas pull over
the
with a
damage.
bomb, nigga.
Amazingly,
Dusty.
no one was hurt.
The dog is put out.
That's
Yeah, so this
dusty.
is a temporary.
Yeah.
Blow
I didn't
niggas up.
see this tracks there, but I can see them now.
Gangs have left people feeling afraid to go out and unsafe staying in.
This is where the bombs come in, blown that off, cracked all this, all along there, the ceiling's coming down, that door's showing pock marks of all the impact, the tile's gone, and even up to the higher levels the damage is felt.
Sheesh.
While gang violence is spreading, is deprived migrant communities still bearing the brunt of the killings?
It was an explosion, shooting.
All the time.
All the time.
Liban began a night watch after his 19-year-old son was gunned down. Hanad Liban wasn't part of a gang. At one point it said a murder was happening here every week.
Someone was killed in the pizza place
Yeah.
Binds.
behind the back of the flats
Yeah.
at the school.
Yes.
It's a lot of young men to die here.
Yes.
Damn.
Sweden's past pro-immigration stance led to an influx of asylum seekers, but a lack of integration and opportunities left many isolated. And suburbs like this became fertile recruitment grounds for gangs. Now Liban and other parents patrol the streets to stop
Yeah,
other
you done.
kids getting shot.
You done.
So Liban's just been telling me how brazen some of these gangs are. At one point here, someone was actually shot outside the police station. He said they simply do not care. They feel almost invincible.
Sheesh. Shot a
Many
nigga in
here
front of the
feel
police station.
abandoned.
Shot a nigga in front of the police station. What? Niggas bugging out there. Yeah, they bugging out there. Keep my ass out of Sweden. I'll tell you that.
Terrified by the gangs, but marginalised by the authorities. The government
I
wants
fucking
tougher
with y'all.
punishments, but Liban says it's better opportunities that will keep people out of crime.
They on bullshit.
Och de här just är då-
These 18, 19 and 20-year-olds are easy to recruit, but they don't have jobs, he tells me. They have nothing to do, they sit at home, work is hard to get, but on the other hand, they can make quick cash.
Sweden has totally failed with integration.
I'm on patrol with Police Superintendent Daniel Larsson in Uppsala, a place on the front line of the fight against gangs. He agrees failed integrations fed the problem, but says it's poverty, not ethnicity, that pushes people into crime.
What is it that makes the gangs attractive to these young kids?
Fast money. It's easier to store narcotics or store weapons or maybe make an explosion than study and get a decent job.
But untrained killers make mistakes. A security guard died when a teenager missed his mark in this busy gym. War weapons heighten the risk.
Sheesh.
We have murders, we have shootings, we have hand grenades attacks. If you get a handgun, you can get 3 hand grenades for free.
What?
Sweden is the second biggest.
If you get a handgun, you get 3 hand grenades for free.
We have shootings, we have hand grenades attacks. If you get a handgun, you can get 3 hand grenades for free. Sweden is the second biggest country of using hand grenades in the world after Mexico.
Gang feuds have fueled the violence here. Where rivals' families were once off limits, they're now fair game.
Sheesh.
And this is the house.
Daniel points out the place where a gang leader's mother was shot, sparking revenge attacks.
Damn.
One night, someone planted a bomb.
That is nasty work, bro. What? You get 3 grenades, nigga? Bro. All I gotta do, bro. Pull up to the ops crib. Nigga crib look like this in the morning. Nigga crib look like this.
But a rival's relatives.
What?
They were out, but an innocent neighbor was killed in her sleep.
Sheesh.
Daniel shows us what's left.
Wow. So the dynamite was placed here?
Yeah, between the both houses.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
and it's just
The big,
decimated
Yeah,
it.
a big blast.
Damn.
2 properties were destroyed. More than 50 others were damaged.
People were afraid, people was crying. So it was a sort of a war scene actually on this place.
Did you ever expect to see that, a war scene in
No,
Sweden?
No, actually I didn't see that coming actually. It's too much. Sweden should be a nice and calm country, but they are not calm anymore.
Do you feel like Sweden is a bit at war with the gangs?
Yes. Yeah, a
Who's-
low impact war.
Who's winning?
We.
Do you think the gangs think that?
No. But we are a bigger gang.
Them niggas using grenades, y'all not.
My father still comes here every day. His mission is that his candle doesn't burn out.
Frida's brother Musa was murdered when he was 19. Shot in a case of mistaken identity, he had no links to gangs.
Yeah, they bugging. Cops getting
This
the
is
belt.
his home now.
He's one of an increasing number of innocent victims caught up in this bloody battle.
Sweden dusty, I ain't gonna hold you.
Och de tar ju den vägen förbi alla 3 portar.
Frida shows us the place Musa was killed. She says the gunman came from the car park, shooting her brother in the back. He died minutes from home. One of his killers was just 15. His age meant he was sentenced to just 4 years.
How can you continue to live with the fact that you have another person's blood on your hands? You took their life. You shattered their families.
Hello, I'm here for Sky News.
This is where teenage gang murderers go. I've come to one of 3 high-security juvenile detention facilities. Security's recently been stepped up due to the raging gang violence.
And how many young people are you caring for here?
At the moment, 24.
We're not allowed to film the inmates because of their age. In 2022, around half of the suspects in gun-related murders were 15 to 20-year-olds.
How many of them
YNs
are in here because of some sort of affiliation with gangs?
A majority.
Gangs deliberately choose teens as they get shorter sentences. One of the worst bombings of 2023 involved a 17-year-old. Around 60 houses were damaged when dynamite was planted at a rival's relative's house.
Wow.
Here, police track the suspects before catching up with the teenager, who's now serving 4 years in jail.
4
attempted
years?
murder. While the government's debating
it.
adult prison sentences for teenage gang killers, a school at the centre tries to rehabilitate them.
Welcome. Thank you very much. So this is the school.
Despite the challenge, the
This is
principal
dusty
hasn't
out
given
there.
up.
I still haven't found a young person who says,
Yeah,
I
I'm
would
never
like
pulling up.
to be a criminal.
You niggas almost had me. Thank God for showing me this documentary. You niggas almost had me. I ain't pulling up. Fuck no.
Can a 15-year-old murderer
Fuck no.
become a functioning member of society?
Give me a
Yes, I think
grenade.
so. I have
Three
to
of 'em.
believe in that. Otherwise, I can't stand here.
And we'll come with it.
But it will take more than belief to stop the flow of gang members filling Sweden's prisons. The government's looking
Give
at
me a
new
3
plans to
grenades.
combat organised
And
crime.
whap.
But until they can compete with the cash, status and belonging offered by criminal groups, young people will keep on being recruited.
Keep on being recruited. I feel like they definitely gonna dub us on the YouTube.